What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel. If you can pick out of these right here, if you can pick 4 projects to invest in, which ones would you pick and why? Now, there's some heavy hitters on here for sure. In my personal opinion, listen, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. There's definitely some heavy hitters. There's also definitely not some heavy hitters. This isn't a negative YouTube video at all. This is just what I would personally do, and this is what, and this is the reason why. So if you picked 4 out of any of these, now you could be invested in all of them. Right? I mean, diversification is 100% the way to go, in my personal opinion. You shouldn't be married to just one project because your whole life depends on that one project, either succeeding or failing, right? So it's better to diversify. If you own to all the projects, absolutely. If one goes up, awesome. If one goes down, that's okay because you have others that are possibly going up, right? So they kind of balance each other out. And then hopefully they balance each other out and keep going up little by little, right? That's the key. But out of these 7, if you could choose 4, which ones would you really pick and why? So for me personally, and they're in no specific order. Everyone knows which one, at least one of them I'm going to pick, right? Shibnobi, right? So obviously, for me, one of the 4 is Shibnobi. The reason why is the team, the utilities they have coming out, the community is amazing, right? Okay, so Shibnobi aside, that's one. I have 3 left. My second one would honestly be Terrarium. Terrarium, kind of like Shibnobi, that team is legit. If you look at that team, you got doctors, a pilot, and their community is amazing. They have, what really intrigues me, obviously they have that brand new beautiful building, office space they have, but their blockchain they're coming out with, they're actually using their native token, the Terra token, the terrarium that you can buy right now, they're using that in their whole ecosystem. So anything you do in there, you're going to need to hold Terra, their actual token. So it's kind of like an ETH, it's kind of like a BNB where you need that token to do anything. So that's why I really like Terrarium, is because I think it doesn't really force people to buy it, right, to do transactions, but it kind of does. You have to have it to do transactions. So I guess it kind of forces you to have that token and have it just sparingly if you need some, right? Just like I have 4 accounts, I have a little bit ETH there, a little bit ETH there, just for transaction purposes. So same thing. And that actually takes coins out of the supply because you have them, right? You're holding on to them, so make transactions. That's why I really like it. The next one for me is Volt. Volt's community is really strong. I don't know how many holders they currently have, but they have a nice amount of holders. I want to say it's like 40K or something. Let's go, because I know they have the Ethereum and they also have their BSC as well. So I don't know if they're going to combine them on here or not. But let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not it. They have way more than 9,000. But their community itself, I love their community. I love the fact that right here, excuse me, Volt is intended to be a hyper-deflationary token. Profits made on the treasury investments are then used to buy back and burn Volt. In addition to this deflationary mechanism, Volt has implemented an automatic 2% burn tax on ETH and another automatic 4% burn tax on BSC. So that absolutely helps burn tokens and get rid of their current supply, right? So I love that about Volt. And mind you, they're on the Ethereum network and they're on the BSC network as well. But they have a lot of stuff coming out too, right? They have their Volt swap coming out, NFT collections, their play to earn games. They have all kinds of stuff coming out, which I really like. They're super active as well in the community. My next one out of this list would be Meditoken. I really like the leader of Meditoken. He is, let's see, let me just pull this up right here. One of the biggest reasons is it's a donation charity token, charity project, right? And we need more people and more companies to give back. Honestly, 100%, we honestly need these companies because they can make a difference. If you take a look at here, when it says influencer chosen charity, that's when they actually did an AMA with an influencer. The influencer picked their donation that they liked, and Meditoken donated money to that charity. So as you can see, all the different charities, let's see, charity token event, International Medical Corps. International Medical Corps. You can just see just the thousands upon thousands, which is awesome. I 100% love what Meditokens, what they do and what they stand for. You don't find that too much in this space, right? You really don't. So on this list, obviously, Impact XP. They're doing some charity work as well. Anything really tied with Saitama, which is kind of tied to it, I kind of veer off, right? Because those two communities together, for me, is just a little toxic. So I would not pick Saitama. I would not pick, even though I like Impact XP, what they stand for. For me, with this list, it wouldn't be on my top 4. It would be my 5th pick, though, for sure. And Shirobi and Saitama, I would pick Shirobi as my 5th, Saitama as my 6th. Now, the reason I say that is there's just a lot going on with Saitama, right? We all know that. Shirobi, I don't think they have much going on. I really only think Shirobi is just an NFT. I don't even know. I really stayed away from this one. I think people that I knew got into it, made a little bit of money, and then it just kind of phased out, I think, because there's only still like 900 something holders, right? Let's see. So here's, Shibor, whatever, 974 holders. And it's been out for a minute. It's been out for a while. The total liquidity in there's 69,000. Market cap 255K. Looks like there's a lot of buys coming in right now. 6.3. Oh, looks like actually not. There's not a lot of buys. It shows all green, but just not a lot of activity. Most of this stuff was on 6.2, right? Nothing really today, but one. A couple of same addresses, but so that tell me what you think in the comments. What out of this group, what your top 4 is? Saitama could be your number 1. Shibnobi could be your number 5, 6, 7, whatever. Let me know in the comments on this list. What do you hold, and what would you hold if you had the option to hold multiple? Right? For me, it'd be Shibnobi, Terrarium, Vault, Meditoken, right? Those are my 4 out of this list that I would hold. But smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel. See ya.